succeed. And then, as I mentioned, organizing important dates and deadlines. And we're in a library, so I'm always going to advertise the library. So they have so many books, like SAT, ACT books. You guys don't have to go out and buy them. Like, they're really expensive. Honestly, I would just get one of these books, take a piece of paper, write your answers, check it in the back. There's so many resources that the library has. Utilize them. Deadlines, we don't need to go over that. More general tips: keep a bank of your essays to repurpose. Again, like you might have, like most of you probably have a Gmail. I would create a Google Drive, or if you have a Dropbox, whatever have you, even a folder on your laptop that says like college essays, and then maybe you'll title it Hero Essay or Goals Essay, and then anytime there's a scholarship or a college application, you just press insert. You know, tweak it a little bit for each university, but for the most part, you want to keep them all stored together. Use your college counselor for tuition waivers. So you can ask your college counselors. So for a lot of the applications, the prices range. It could be $60 per application, $80. It's pretty pricey. So oftentimes what they'll do is for some students, especially if they're within a certain income bracket, they can get a waiver, like for applications. So you should ask, like maybe that's something that your counselor can provide you. And they usually limit it, but it's worth asking anyway. And then I mentioned checking with your school counselor for scholarship opportunities, particularly local. There's so many that they know about that we're not familiar with, so you want to make sure you do that. And similarly for SAT and ACT, there's a cost associated with that, so you can see if you're able to get a waiver for that. Your state might offer aid, so you can use that link to look at it. And yeah, like every year, like as I said, the scholarship application and grant application process doesn't stop as soon as you enter school. They might have new opportunities, because what happens is there's oftentimes like a lot of the rich alumni, they want to give back to the university, and they'll say like, oh, I'm willing to give a person of color who's interested in writing, I have a $5,000 scholarship for them. And then, you know, the university will post these scholarships. I know a lot of my friends, they got scholarships from alumni. It could be $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, whatever have you. So it's something that you want to look at on a continuous basis. It's not like you apply now and it's done forever. Okay, any questions? We'll give you guys our contact information as well. So if you want our phone numbers, emails, again, we don't want this just to be a one. We're thinking of even doing potentially like a follow-up session. But that's the general gist. Again, make sure that you all signed in. We're going to be emailing this presentation after as like a PDF. But really, it's like organization is key for those of you that are seniors. I know it's the holidays, but the next 2 weeks is going to be crucial, up to like maybe even 3 weeks. So really want to maximize it as much as possible. How's the college process been going for you guys so far? It's going. It's okay, you can say it sucks, because sometimes it does feel like it is. It's really long, as I mentioned, and it's a lot of work. But you know, you can celebrate once you get those acceptance letters and once you get like the scholarships, and it comes raining money. So I love it. And then without further ado, I'm gonna pass it on to Caprice.
Thank you, Jay.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, that's better. My name is Caprice. I used to be a teacher, so I was like, ooh, a quiet classroom, that makes me really anxious. And more recently, I've spent the last 7 years, 6.5 years doing college admissions work. So I help young people like yourself get into some of the top colleges and universities. Actually, I sent you a PowerPoint just a second ago. I think in my last class, I have students at Emory, I have a student at Brown, I sent a student to Davidson, and my main goal is to get specifically Black and Brown students to schools that they don't think they can get into, and getting them there for as low as possible, right? So a lot of times, a lot of data and research shows that Black and Brown students historically undermatch. And undermatching is a phenomenon where you apply to a school that you're overqualified for because you feel like either financially or academically that's your only option. And so hopefully I'm here to show you and give you a little bit of information that will help you navigate the process from a place of empowerment and hopefully get you to a place where you want to go. So I made this in, I don't know, 7 minutes. So if there are typos on here, don't judge me. All right, so juniors, show of hands, where are the juniors at? Beautiful. Are you guys looking to stay in state for college or to leave? Leave, leave, leave. All right. So you are approaching what I like to call junior spring. So at every private institution across the country, their juniors know the work starts now, right? So they're starting to get stressed in February, not in August. If you're starting the process in August, you're already like a lot of steps behind. So I would say that your college admissions process starts now. You should be thinking about letters of recommendation. So to be clear, colleges want to see letters of recommendation from your junior level teachers, senior level teachers. So maybe you love Miss Smith freshman year. The hope is that you've kind of grown and evolved since freshman year, and colleges want to see that you are college ready. So you want to find people specifically, depending on what you want to major in, pick people strategically, right? So you don't want to get 2 math teachers to write you a letter unless you want to go be a math major and like your whole sort of shtick is math. Now, if you're like, I have no idea what I want to do, I would recommend getting 1 teacher from a science sort of math background and then 1 teacher from the humanities side. And you should look for teachers who really know you.